Ivanhoe, Chapter 2, Part 20. A palmer, just returned from Holy Land, was the answer. You had better have tarried here to fight for the recovery of the Holy Sepulchre, said the Templar. True, reverend Sir Knight, answered the palmer, to whom the appearance of the Templar seemed perfectly familiar. But when those who are under oath to recover the holy city are found traveling at such a distance from the scene of their duties, you can wonder what peaceful peasant like me shall decline the task which they have abandoned. The Templar would have made an angry reply, but was interrupted by the prior, who again expressed his astonishment that their guide, after such a long absence, should be so perfectly acquainted with the passes of the forest. I was born a native of these parts, answered their guide, and as he made the reply they stood before the mansion of Cedric, a low, irregular building containing several courtyards or enclosures, extending over a considerable space of ground, and which through the size argued the inhabitant to be a person of wealth, differed entirely from the tall, turreted, and castled buildings in which the Norman nobility resided, and which had become the universal style of architecture throughout England. Rotherwood was not, however, without defences. No habitation in that disturbed period could have been without the risk of being plundered and burnt before the next morning. A deep fosse or ditch was drawn around the whole building and filled with water from a neighboring stream. A double stockade or palisade, composed of pointed beams, which the adjacent forest supplied, defended the outer and inner bank of the trench. There was an entrance from the west, which the outer stalk from which communicated by the drawbridge with a similar opening in the interior defences. Some precautions had been made to the place where entrances under the protection of projecting angles, by which they might be flanked in case of need by archers or slingers. Before this entrance the Templar wound his horn loudly, for the rain, which had long threatened, began now to descend with great violence.